Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Adam and Joe here.
Oh my gosh.
Which one's Adam? Which one's Joe? Who knows? You only have 51 episodes to catch up on to figure out who's who. It's been a secret this entire time.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, Joe, you can do the intro then.
Okay, sure. I mean, we kind of just did, but hey, everyone, what's up? It's Adam and Joe here. Joe and Adam, actually, because Joe's better. Which one? Who knows? Probably me, right? But welcome to episode 52 of the Lagged Out podcast, the Big 5-2. Get some like kazoos playing, or whatever. That's more of a trumpet, I guess. Get some air horns,
Oh my gosh.
But it's been a whole year of Lagged Out, and it only took us 2.5 years.
Nice. I love that. I love that stat line.
Fun fact, our first episode of Lagged Out podcast, which you find on the Rob We Got This channel, not the Lagged Out channel, very not confusing whatsoever, was October 9th, 2018. So yeah.
Really?
I think the first 30 some episodes, like 35 episodes or something. Or no, it was like, I think it was like, I don't know. It was like we had 11 episodes on there or something, and then we did the channel, and then we got up to like 30 or 40 or something, and then we restarted it here. So I don't freaking know. It's confusing.
Either way, it's great to be at the 5-2. It's great to be at the 5-2.
And it only took us 2.5 years to do a year's worth of weekly podcasts.
Oh my gosh. Don't say that, dude. They'll know that we suck at content. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, we're the best.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's gonna be the quote of the year, right there. It only took us 2.5 years to get to this point. Yeah, well, welcome back, y'all. I do appreciate all of you being here. We, if you didn't catch our last episode, we were doing ranking the Gen 1 Pokemons from S tier to Ash's pick, which is the worst pick. And so we got through, I think, 34 or 35 Pokemon. So we're going to try to get through a good bit of them today. So if you didn't catch that episode, check it out in the description below. But yeah, so we're going to get into that. But before we do that real quick, is there anything we want to talk about before, Joe, with like Monster Hunter? We've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. I've been doing a lot of ESO content and stuff. You've been doing a lot of Pokemon Go content. But we definitely have been enjoying Monster Hunter a lot, and I mean, I'm assuming you're enjoying Pokemon Go a good bit. So,
yep. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to take a few minutes, like stroll down memory lane, because 2.5 years ago, what we were talking about on the podcast was how many Kingdom Hearts games are there actually? Is Marvel's Spider-Man for the PS4 a good game? Is the new Assassin's Creed game really that assassiny? And can Joe master the Metacritic description game?
Oh my! Is that all like a couple episodes or?
That was the first episode.
Really?
That was all in episode 1.
Dang! Oh yeah, because wasn't it like a 2-hour podcast?
1 hour 35 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I remember us having a longer podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, we started off longer, and then like the next like 5 or 6 were a little bit shorter, and then by episode 8 we're like, all right, we're doing an hour. So yeah,
that's so interesting too, because you said October 2018, and I'm pretty sure we started playing Monster Hunter World in 2019. Is that right?
Was it 2019?
No. It had to be 2018. We started playing Monster Hunter World in 2018. Wow.
Yeah.
That feels like such a long time ago. That's crazy. Like, dude, we played so much World too. It's just like crazy how we love. Like, we all bought that game around Black Friday, and then we were like, oh my gosh. And then now we've been playing a ton of Rise. Like, Rise has been really good. I think that update's actually out today.
The funny part about World is like, it was you, me, Sean, and Trevor who played it, right? So 4 people, right? But then Adam was the one who was like, guys, you got to get this game. Like, it's $15. It's on sale for PS4 right now and stuff. And it's just like, we're just like, sure, why not? And then we got addicted to it.
I know, right?
It wasn't even just like, oh yeah, dude, let's totally get this game. It was more just like, why, Adam? Why?
I know, right?
Because it just looks fun and stuff. And it turned out to be really fun.
I know, dude. It's crazy. And I think the new Rise update was actually today, from what I've heard.
Interesting.
So I need to look at that.
If not today, then maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like yesterday or the day before when we were playing, you said it was coming out Monday.
Yeah.
This is Sunday right now.
Oh, wait, Sunday. So. Crap. I thought it was Monday.
Yeah,
wow.
Dude.
I'm lost. All right. Anyways, it's not out today. I meant tomorrow. But okay, let's go ahead and jump into...
And by tomorrow, he means yesterday, because this comes out on Tuesday.
And then, oh my gosh, that's right. I'm big braining myself. Okay, I'm gonna lower my camera here. So I put all the like variant Pokemon in the little trash
At the
section.
bottom.
So I'm gonna delete that now, and it deletes all of them.
I guess I'll go ahead and
It's really nice,
swap
actually.
over now to Bop.
All right. So we are on Clefairy.
Yes.
Okay.
So recap for anyone who didn't catch the last episode. I mean, you can kind of see it here. We'll just cut to my screen for a quick second. Here's what we got. At the bottom is all just the regional variants and different things and stuff. Here's the best list so far, and then we'll cut to Adam's screen.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the worst tier list. So and then cut to both. So
Okay.
thank you, the duck, everyone.
All right. Well,
that's changed in 2.5 years.
oh my gosh. All right. Well, you go ahead then and start off Clefairy then.
Clefairy. And quick summary of the rules. This is basically just what we think of the Pokemon from Gen 1, just like overall. Not so much like their competitive play or how good they are in the games or whatever. Just like what we think of them, whether we like them or not, whether they're annoying, stuff like that. So Clefairy, it's a solid B tier for me because it comes from the moon, allegedly, right? It's never really like proven, but like, it evolves using a moonstone, and there's a whole like thing of like, oh, they came from space and blah, blah, blah. And like the fact that it learns metronome is cool. Also, fun fact, its Japanese name is Pee-Pee. So there you go.
Interesting. Pee-Pee.
like P-I-P-I, not like,
okay.
But yeah, because it goes beep, beep.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
Anyways, yeah. So it's just cute. And another fun fact, they were originally going to have Clefairy be Ash's Pokemon and not Pikachu. So we almost had Clefairy as the mascot, but I'm glad they went with Pikachu because Pikachu's way better, which is why it's an S tier.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, B tier for Clefairy.
Okay, I am going to go B tier as well. I think it's just a solid Pokemon. I always like the move Metronome. I thought that was always really cool. It's always just kind of a surprise on what you're going to get.
Do you get Hyper Beam or Self-Destruct?
I know, right? Or like Attract or something.
Or Splash.
Splash. So that's interesting. I do like it at B tier. You know what's something I just noticing? I don't see Rhyhorn or Rhydon on here. Do you see it?
You're right.
Like not on here.
Interesting.
It's really weird.
How do they forget that?
I don't know.
I guess because they're like, oh, we got to include all the Mega Evolution.
Well, we can put them in here with Spirit, but I just saw that and I'm like, where is Rhyhorn?
Dude, if you didn't point that out, I feel like, well, I'm sure we would have caught it eventually, but it's just like, we would have like finished it and be like, something feels off.
Yeah, I don't know, because wait, yeah, okay, because I don't think we ranked them out of order or anything. Okay, okay. Well, anyways, so Clefable then. What do you think about Clefable?
Just making sure Rhyhorn and Rhydon aren't in the.
I know, right? It's paranoid me.
Clefable is C tier.
Really?
It's Clefairy, but not as cute. And it's just like it's taller and like not as cute. Basically, it's just a bigger Clefairy. So it's like,
you're kind of selling me on that. I'm gonna go C tier as well. I do think. I mean, Clefable has like an insane health pool, if I remember right.
Yeah, like Clefable's strong, right?
Stronk.
But like, yeah, strong with a K.
Like
but like, it's just like, it's whatever, It's
That's
like,
funny,
am I going to
man.
use one of my like 2 Moonstones on Clefable or Clefairy to get Clefable, or am I going to use it to get a Nidoking? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Always a Nidoking.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so my next one, Vulpix. I'm gonna go a solid B on Vulpix. I think Vulpix is pretty cool. It's really cute. Fire Pokemon. I always thought it was really solid. I've got a good one for its not its predecessor. It's successor. Remember that?
There you go.
There it is. So
remember.
I'm going B tier on Vulpix. I always thought it was solid. It was pretty good.
Vulpix for me is A tier. It's freaking adorable, and that's pretty much why. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But
It's
like
fluffy
I don't know.
too.
It's fluffy. It has 6 adorable tails. It's got the cute little like head curl. It's just freaking cute. And like, who better in the anime to have an adorable little Vulpix that is so loving and like sweet than Brock?
Oh my gosh.
Because like Brock's the best.
Oh.
But yeah. Anyways, Vulpix
Brock.
is great too.
Eating the little ring, the donut things.
The rice balls.
Yeah, rice balls, but they look like donuts. All right,
donuts,
Ninetales is S tier.
Ooh, interesting.
Because for me, Ninetales, like, I just remember having a Ninetales Pokemon card, and then like having Ninetales in the game was really cool because I always thought Ninetales was just so sleek, so sexy, you know, just ridiculously good. Like it was just a good fire Pokemon, and I actually don't even know statistics wise if it's actually good, but I always liked Ninetales. So.
Ninetales is also going to be an A rank for me.
Okay.
It's, you know, I mean, the name is kind of like a little bit silly because it's like 9 tails, but then they also spell it like tails, like a story, not tails like you have a tail. But like the concept is cool. And like also in like the lore, like I think in like the Pokedex entry, it's like each one of the tails has like a special power. So like it's 9 tails, but like it has like 9 different abilities technically or something. It's really cool. And like we're not ranking this, but Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales are like some of the best Alolan designs in the whole like Gen 7 game basically. But yeah, Ninetales, it's just like so cool too because it's like the whole mythology thing of like the 9-tailed fox and all that stuff.
That is pretty sick.
But yeah.
Hey, I just not got that Ninetail Fox. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Jigglypuff for me. Ash's pick, trash. I hate Jigglypuff.
What?
Jigglypuff's so annoying in the show. Like she's like an attention person that just wants she wants all the attention. She annoys me in Super Smash Brothers. She's like a punching bag in Super Smash Brothers. Because I just remember you put Jigglypuff on like a 9, and then if I lose to a Jigglypuff on 9 level AI on Super Smash, I know I really suck at Super Smash. But definitely Ash's pick for me for Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff for me, gonna be that S tier.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
It's so funny. Like it's pretty dope in Smash Bros. It's annoying in like the later games because they gave like the over B move where like it rolls around and stuff. It kind of like Kirby, right? It floats around, but this is also we're just talking about Pokemon, not Smash so much. So it's very memeable. It's one of the most memeable Pokemon in the whole entirety of Pokemon. Like, you know, what Pokemon is this? It's a Voltorb. It's a Pokeball. It's a Jigglypuff seen from above.
Oh my gosh.
And the fact that like in the show, like there was the one that confused a marker for a microphone, and then when everyone fell asleep, it would like draw stuff on their faces. Like that's so funny. It never got old.
Oh my gosh.
And like yeah, it's just Jigglypuff's cool. Like,
okay.
In my opinion.
What do you think? What do you think about Wigglytuff?
Wigglytuff, I like it, but it's not as cool as Jigglypuff, so I'd say probably B rank. It's very strong in Pokemon Go, which that's nice, but we're talking about Gen 1. So like it's to me like if you're gonna say punching bag, Wigglytuff looks more like a punching bag than Jigglypuff does in terms of just like shape, right? Like,
yeah, it does.
So I do like the name though, like Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, right? Like they kept the whole rhyme thing and stuff. They tried to keep it going with like Igglybuff, but like it's just not the same. That's Gen 2, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I like it still. But it's a solid B rank.
Wigglytuff for me is definitely a D tier. It's a cool. It's better than Jigglypuff. It's not as annoying. But its hit points I remember being freaking crazy. I don't know if I ever really played through with a Wigglytuff.
Me neither.
Like it's funny because I mean they're normal types or they're not. Well, in other gens they're not. I guess they're fairy, but and you know first gen they're normal types and they just were always kind of boring to me. So I don't know. I just never really.
I mean I liked them. I think I've never used like Jigglypuff or Wigglytuff. I've used Clefable once or twice maybe. But like I like them just because like normal types in all gens, but like especially Gen 1, like they learn everything, dude. It's like, oh, you need like a water type? All right, here, learn Hydro Pump. Oh, you need like an ice type? Here's Ice Beam. Oh, electric type? Here's Thunder, right? Like they learn so much crap. Like even Nidoking can freaking learn like Surf and Thunderbolt.
I know, that was cool. I remember that. That was cool.
Okay. Yeah, I've never used Wigglytuff.
All right, next one. What do you think about Zubat?
Zubat. I don't know, honestly. I kind of have mixed feelings about Zubat. I feel like everyone does.
I do too.
I'm gonna say C rank. I don't hate Zubat.
Okay.
I just hate how much you encounter it in the caves. But that's also partly because like this is Gen 1. There's only so many Pokemon that you can encounter in caves. But Zubat overall, kind of cute. Like it's an eyeless bat, but like it's kind of cute. Brock had one, which was like really cool. And I definitely... Yeah, he had a Zubat, which evolved to Golbat, and then in Gen 2 it evolved to Crobat.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
It's some weird Pokemon.
So yeah, like Zubat's cool. Not very good, but like I don't mind it. I don't hate it. I don't really know if I hate any Pokemon, but
I'm feeling bad about how I ranked Caterpie right now, but
why?
Because I put it on the same level as Jigglypuff. And I absolutely hate Jigglypuff. I might have to bump Caterpie up, but Zubat for me is D tier for sheer fact of annoyance and supersonic. Because if you guys didn't know this, Zubat has an ability in Gen 1 that is called a Supersonic Plus, which allows his Supersonic to hit 100% of the time, and then it causes your next confusing attacks to not hit for the next 6 battles. So I hate Zubat for that reason. He's obviously not great, but man, he just annoys me so much.
So what do you think of Golbat?
Golbat I actually think is like actually good. He's actually decent. His mouth is too big, but I'm gonna go C tier for Golbat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put Golbat and Zubat together at C tier as well. It's definitely stronger. It's a step up from Zubat. The design is really funny, but like I don't care for it too much. I remember as a kid, like the mouth always, just like the big gaping mouth and like the 4 fangs, like always kind of freaked me out. It's like, what if it bites you? It's gonna hurt.
That's funny.
But like also it's just kind of like, where's like its organs and stuff? Because like the body's just a mouth. Like I don't mind it. I think in my last Gen 2 playthrough, which was actually Heart Gold, or no, it was Soul Silver on an emulator, which I can't find the save file for it. I was using a Crobat, but I don't know if it was a Crobat yet. It might have just been a Golbat still. But I was enjoying it. So
dang, we should play emulator. Dang.
But yeah, C tier for Golbat.
All right. Oddish for me is just C tier because it's cute.
Oddish. I'm gonna put Oddish at B tier.
Yeah.
Because it's cute, but also like, like the voice for Oddish, at least in like the English dub, has like, it's sort of like raspy, and it's like so adorable, and I love it. I don't know, it's hard to like, I used to be able to do it as a kid, but as an adult I can't really do it anymore because it's like high pitched, but like raspy, and it's weird, but it's really cute. Okay. And like yeah. And then there's Gloom.
Yeah, what do you think about Gloom?
I get what they're going for.
Have you put any Pokemon in D tier?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I told you, I like don't think I hate any Pokemon. D tier is like, I like dislike. I don't hate, I just dislike. Like I think like Garbodor from Gen 5, which is like the walking trash monster, that'd probably be D tier.
Okay.
But like that's like Gen 5. In Gen 1, there's like hardly anything that I hate, if anything at all, that I dislike. C tier for Gloom, I think. I like it. Like, you know, it's like, it's gloomy, right? It's gloom. The colors are cool. It's just like, it always looks sad or in pain and it drools and then like it always smells apparently. I don't know. And then I remember freaking Erica, like in the show anyways, had gloom and like Erica's a prick. But like I don't know. Gloom's it's just whatever, I guess. It's there.
Okay. Yeah, gloom is depressing to me. It's drooling. It feels like it's sad, like a lot. But for me, gloom, I feel bad for it because it's like that middle evolution again, that like of like a 3 evolution that just like it doesn't feel like it's just like in its awkward growing stages, And so I'm gonna go D tier for gloom because you just never like. I don't know. It's like.
What's funny though is like it doesn't evolve based on level. You just use a leaf stone for it. So like anyone could literally be like, "Hey Gloom, do you want to like not hate your life? Here's a leaf stone." But,
no,
like,
I know.
No one
and
does.
It's like, but I feel like its stats are like trash too. Like unless you evolve it into a violet plume. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's like I don't necessarily hate Gloom. I just hate.
You hate its life for it.
Its life for it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Now Violet Plume.
Yeah, Violet Plume's interesting.
I've never used a Violet Plume as a kid. But I do like it. But do I like it that much? Because like, have we done Bellsprout yet? No, we haven't. Okay.
Oh no, Bellsprout.
Well, see, like part of the thing I say that is because a lot of the grass types in Gen 1 are grass poison. Like Bulbasaur line, grass poison. Oddish line, grass poison. Bellsprout, grass poison, right?
Yeah, there really wasn't a lot of great grass types. If you think about it,
like
in Gen 1.
The only other 2 like grass types are Tangela, which is just grass, and then the Execute line, which is grass psychic. And like that's it.
And then like Venusaur.
That's Bulbasaur line, grass poison.
okay, I got you.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in B rank, just cause like, or B tier, I guess, just cause I dig its design. I like this sprite too, how it kind of looks like it's wearing like a fedora or something with like it's like covering like the one eye, like fedoras do,
Yeah.
When like gangsters wear it or whatever. I like it. I don't know.
So
it's strong.
I'm gonna go A tier for Violet Plume. I think I've used it before, and it's pretty solid. Like it's a solid, and I always really did like Violet Plume. Thought it was a cool Pokemon. I didn't really go with it that much. I haven't played with it too much, but I did like it when I played with it. I just think it's a cool Pokemon. Like again, I rank mine. Like I'm interested to see what my final S and A tier look like, because like I'm trying to see like if. Because I do try to use different Pokemon when I go through my playthroughs. So it'll just be interesting to see. There's some of these Pokemon in here that like I know exactly where I'm ranking them. But it's just like the next one, Paris. Like I remember in the show I felt so bad for Paris. And I got to put it at like B tier just because of like how cute it is and like how like innocent it is and like how it just I feel bad for it because I just feel like people like want to step on it, and it looks like it has those little googly eyes like that you staple on and stuff. But yeah, I feel bad for it. It's a completely terrible Pokemon, but yeah.
Wow. Sorry, one sec. Okay. So Paris, honestly, Paris might be my first D tier.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's not
Paris
great.
Oh yeah, this is another grass type. It's grass bug. It's not good at all. But like, it's kind of cute, and I like the googly eyes. And it's funny because in Pokemon Go, when it first launched, and Paris would spawn in like on like your screen, whatever way you rotated your screen, the eyes would follow.
I hate that.
So like, instead of it just like looking forward and like as you rotate your screen, it would just like look like this way. It would just follow like the camera basically, and it was always giving you like side eye, and it was smug as crap, and it was amazing. But yeah, Paris, it's like a weird mushroom crab thing. Like it's like the weirdest looking crab you've ever seen too, regardless of the mushrooms. Is it D rank for me? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in D, I think.
Yes, first D rank.
And then Parasect.
I
I'll probably put in
What are you gonna say for
C
Parasect?
rank. I
C
think.
rank.
Just because the story's cool, right? Like the mushroom is a fungus and it took over the body, which is why its eyes are white. And so it's like a zombie basically. But also like I just like the colors and the giant mushroom better than like the two little like mushroom buns on top. So
here's the thing.
yeah.
Parasect is D tier for me. I think it might be one of the worst Pokemon in the game. Not really, but it's yeah, I just don't have any desire to play with Parasect in the game of Pokemon. It's kind of insane. Yeah, it's besides it saying that sounds really cool. It's just I just man, I feel so bad for Parasect and Paris. I feel like they just didn't get any help from the developers, you know?
Nope.
But
Never.
okay, so for let's see. So for Venonat, let's see. Yeah, so Venonat, I'm gonna go C tier. It's cute, but it's not great to me. I just it's definitely C tier though.
Interesting.
What about you?
Venonat. It's probably C tier for me. It's got a cool cry in the show. And then also there's the whole theory that like Venonat was supposed to be the one that evolves into Butterfree because they have like the same color palette and eyes, and even like kind of like the same mouth shape and hands. But then they turned it into a moth instead. But like it's there. It's kind of cool. It's like a fuzzball thing. I don't know. It's C tier. It's
Okay.
just there.
All right.
But then Venomoth.
What do you think about Venomoth?
Let me scroll down and grab Venomoth here. Venomoth is going to be a B tier. I like Venomoth a lot. Partially, again, because of the cry, the Venomoth. But also, like, it's just a cool Pokemon. It's like a bug poison, but, like, it learns Psychic-type moves, which is sick. And, like, Koga uses it, which is cool. Because Koga's cool. But it is cool that like we also just got like a butterfly and then like a moth. I think it's like the same kind of thing with Butterfree where like they should have given it more stuff. Like eventually they gave Butterfree like a Gigantamax and Sword and Shield, but like where's Venomoth? Like where's Venomoth Gigantamax or whatever? Like I feel like they could have made a third Pokemon out of it or something. Like either like a middle evolution between the two or like one after or something.
I always felt like Venomoth's
like
design was just never complete. Like I definitely feel like it could have a third evolution. It'd be like Venomothra or something.
Venomothra. I know, right? Yeah, like that'd be cool.
What are you saying?
I was just saying that'd be cool.
Yeah, Venomoth for me is I want to say A tier. I think Venomoth is really cool, like with the psychic and stuff. I always thought it was fun using a Venomoth. They're always like kind of tanks too. But yeah, I always felt like I think you could catch one in the Safari Zone after Fuchsia City, I think. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
But
if not, you would catch Venonat.
Yeah, I always felt like there was something else needed for Venomoth. Like I just felt like it needed a little extra push. But I definitely would give it an A tier.
It'd be cool to like I get like it's poison type because like part of the reason Kogi uses it is poison type, but I feel like Venomoth, because it has access to so many like psychic type moves, should be like a bug psychic or a poison psychic type instead. I thought that'd be really cool, but
yeah, no, I agree. So for Diglett, Diglett is I'm gonna go B tier just for nostalgia. Wait, it has a little sprout on the top of its head? I didn't even see that.
That's what are you talking about?
On this sprout or sprite, it has it. At least on mine.
It doesn't.
Mine does.
Which Diglett are you pulling?
I don't know, the one that looked like it.
Is it like a yellow sprout?
No. It's like a little plant that's on top of its head.
There is no plant.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why it's on top of this head. This is so weird.
Is it yellow?
No, it's like a normal color. I think I have the wrong Doug Trio, but I didn't mean to. I just was trying to sift through them.
Like, is it like 3 little strands?
Yeah.
That's a Alolan Diglett.
Oh, well, whatever. Either way,
It's not a Sprout, it's hair.
Diglett is B tier because I used to think
Same.
Diglett was really cool, and it's like a ground type. And yeah, I just remember it like having a lot of nostalgia from like the card game too.
Yeah, I put Diglett in B tier. Dugtrio is S tier.
Really?
Because it is a god in Gen 1. You can catch it.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like, once you can get past that Snorlax that's in front of the Diglett Cave or whatever in Gen 1, you can go into Diglett Cave and, like, catch Diglett or whatever. But you can also have a chance to run into, like, a level 30 Dugtrio and just sweep the game with that. Because it knows Slash, which I don't know how that round thing scratches anything with...
I know, right?
Teeth, so I don't even know. But, like, it learns Slash. Slash is busted in Gen 1. It always crits, basically. And, like, its speed stat is stupid high. So, like, it always goes first and stuff. And also just, like, it's funny because in the anime, there was, like, that episode with, like, the Diglett and Dugtrio and stuff. And Gary was talking about how fast they can, like, pop in and out of the ground. And... he's like, this is totally not true because, like, if it was, it'd be ridiculous. But, like, he says that, like, they can move at, like, the speed of light in and out of the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe it was like speed of sound. Either way, it's still, like, ridiculously fast. But also, fun fact, the English voice actors for Diglett and Dugtrio were the original voice for Ash, Veronica Taylor, and then her daughter helped with the Dugtrio voice.
Oh, okay.
So, fun fact. So, trio.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, S tier just because, like, it's a classic, you know. I'm glad they didn't do another evolution for it where it's like 5 Digletts and it's just like, okay, this is getting out of hand.
There's like 27 Digletts.
I love, though,
what?
I love, like, the fake, like, mega evolutions people make. Because I think there's one where it's like Dugtrio, but he's, like, out of the ground and just, like, this buff body.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine, like, Machoke's body, but, like, Dugtrio head.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go S tier for Dugtrio, too. I think Dugtrio is cool. I've played with it, I think, before, but I need to try that in Gen 1. Mm-hmm. But I always thought Dugtrio was just a really cool Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that, like, there's a lot of times in the games where there's Pokemon that you just don't get a lot of encounters of. And... I think that's one of them. You
only find them in Diglett Cave.
Oh yeah, but like,
like,
you know, there's just some Pokemon that, like, you only find in, like, one area, and I just feel like Diglett and Dugtrio are kind of like that in the games where like you don't get to play with them that much. So I think it's definitely a S tier for me too. Next one, and for some reason they don't have Persian in here either. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So
what the frick is with this tier list?
I know. So let's count after we're done. We'll just count how many we have. Make sure we have 151 or 150 or whatever we want to do. But like, so I'm using I think it's like a low-end Meowth as Persian. But for Meowth, I really don't know what to think about Meowth. Like, Meowth, you know, it's Team Rocket. He's funny as Team Rocket. Like, that cracks me up. So I kind of want to go B tier for Meowth just because he cracks me up as in the Team Rocket, like, world. But again, I don't know. He's not great, but yeah.
Dude, they don't have coughing and wheezing on here either.
They don't?
No. They have Ekans and Arbok, but not coughing and wheezing.
Okay.
What the heck?
I swear they had that on the other list that we had.
This tier list sucks. This is the same one, though.
I know, but I swear, man, like, I remember seeing that.
I don't know. I put Meowth at A rank just because the anime, honestly.
Okay.
He's great. And I love how, like, he's from the, like, Brooklyn or like New Jersey or something.
Oh yeah,
he's got like that accent. And also, like, in game, Meowth is good. You know, it can learn Payday and Slash and all that stuff. So it's like free money and free crits. If Persian was on here, which I guess I'll take the Alolan version if it's even in here.
It is.
I don't even see it in here.
Well, I see the Meowth. I see it.
Yeah, I see Meowth, but I don't see Persian.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna use that
How
one.
the frick are they? These who made this? How do I figure this out? Whoever made this, you suck. Rank all first gen Pokemon in this tier list. Okay, yeah, sure, including all 151 Pokemon. Bullcrap, you liar. How do I, like, give this? Oh, I just realized that, like, at the top you can leave like emojis to react on. There's 28 poop emojis on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a poop emoji.
Yep, same poop.
No,
it's at 30. It's amazing.
Let's see.
So Persian for me would be B rank.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just grab a Meowth. I'll grab.
Why is it B rank? Just because?
I'm gonna grab Big Meowth.
That's the one I have.
B rank because it's not as iconic as Meowth. It honestly, Meowth has so much personality in its design, right? Like it walks on 2 feet. It's got like the 6 whiskers, even though like 2 of them are like on its head, which are weird, but like it works, right? It's got the cool like different colors scheme, like with like the brown on the tail and feet. But then Persian like gets rid of all of that extra stuff, and it's just like, yeah, here's like, you know, some normal whiskers. Now you're walking on all 4s, and you don't have any more brown. Like you're just like a big cat, like literally just a big cat. Whereas Meowth is like a Pokemon.
Yeah, like I don't know if I've ever seen a Persian in battle in Pokemon.
Like Persian hits super hard, but like I've never used one. So
yeah, I'm gonna go B tier for Persian. For me, it's like it's just kind of bland again. Like it's a very forgettable Pokemon. Just personally, but yeah, I'm gonna go B tier. Next one's interesting.
Okay, so let me see here. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, cool. Okay. So next one is what?
Psyduck. Psyduck.
S tier.
Oh my gosh.
Because of the cry, because of Misty Psyduck and the headaches and crap, and like even in like Detective Pikachu, Psyduck was hilarious. Yeah, like it's S tier. It's iconic. Like you can't be mad at Psyduck.
I'm gonna go B tier for Psyduck.
But what is wrong with you?
B tier just because he is funny, he's cute, he's like a platypus duck thing.
He's just a duck, dude.
But he is like, he does have like, it seems like he is funny in the show. I do have to admit that. But yeah, I gotta go B tier with Psyduck.
Wow.
But I will go S tier for Golduck.
Interesting.
Because Golduck to me is such a cool looking Pokemon. I've not gotten to play with it a lot. I have played with it some, but I haven't got to play with it a lot. But it is a cool Pokemon, and you just kind of forget about it, and then you're like, dang, because there's so much like stuff around Psyduck because of the show. I feel like that you just totally forget about Golduck, and that like Psyduck has an evolution. It's kind of like Meowth and Pikachu, because in the show, Meowth is such a, you know, iconic character. So you just like forget about Persian. And then like in the show, Pikachu is such an iconic character. So you forget about Raichu. It, like just just in general. And then like Psyduck is so iconic for Misty. So you almost just like forget about Golduck. You know, you like forget that like it can evolve into a cooler Pokemon, in my opinion. But yeah, so I think S tier because it can learn like some good moves too.
For me, it's B tier. It's cool design, but it's not gold like the name would imply.
Oh my gosh.
Also, not a psychic type. Neither of them are psychic types, despite the name Psyduck.
Can't Psyduck learn confusion though?
Yeah, they can learn psychic type attacks, but they're not psychic types, which is really interesting to me. But yet, like Staryu and Starmie are psychic types. Like what?
All right.
But yeah, it's cool. But like, you know, Psyduck's more iconic. I like Psyduck better overall. Golduck again, not gold. Even like I was hoping with the shinies too, because shiny Psyduck is blue. So I'm like, oh, maybe they'll do the opposite, where like Golduck is actually yellow this time. But no, it's just like a different shade of blue, which is really disappointing. So yeah, it's B rank.
Okay.
There was also that one episode where Misty thought her Psyduck evolved into Golduck, but it was like some other Golduck, and she just like lost her Psyduck.
Oh yeah, I remember that. All right, what do you think about Mankey?
Mankey. Ooh, I like Mankey a lot. I'm gonna go with A tier for Mankey.
Yeah.
Because Mankey, it's like, I love that. It's such a weird design, but it works. It's like a monkey pig with no mouth. And it just works. I don't know.
Yeah.
I dig it. And like Ash had one, which was like a troublemaker, like stole his hat and stuff, and then like it stole like their donuts, you know, quote unquote donuts.
Oh my gosh.
And then when Ash went to throw a Pokeball at it, it threw the donut at the Pokeball, so Ash caught the donut instead of Mankey.
That's so funny. Dude, we gotta rewatch these shows again, dude.
Mankey's just cool, and I'm just gonna go right away and do Primeape as S tier because Primeape was legit Ash's strongest Pokemon, and then like an idiot, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you away now."
Yeah, he does. That Ash is stupid, man.
I understand why he did it. Primeape wanted to like stay in that fighting tournament thing that they have every year or whatever, but he couldn't do that. Like if he traveled with Ash, but like he literally had Primeape for like 4 episodes, and then like that was it. Like he had Mankey for 1, it evolved, and then he had Primeape for like 3 episodes, and then he was like, "All right, we won the tournament. Well, now you get to train my Primeape," and he hasn't even seen it since. So like, come on, Nintendo. Show me what his Primeape is up to. He gets like
the coolest Pokemon and then he lets him go. Like it's so weird. So Mankey for me is A tier too. I think Mankey's cool. Mankey's freaking solid in the games. Really cool Pokemon. Primeape S tier as well. Like Primeape is really good in my opinion, and he's just really cool. Really always liked Primeape. So yeah.
I also like that you can catch Mankey before Brock's gym.
Yeah,
so it's like true. If you have like Charmander and you don't have like a Butterfree or whatever, you can just get a Mankey that knows Karate Chop and just sweep Brock that way.
Yeah, I didn't know that as a kid either, so I had so many problems with Brock. I feel like that was always like fun not knowing that stuff as a kid. You're like, man, I get destroyed. I just got dumpstered by Brock because I have Charmander, and it's like, why does Ember not do anything?
I remember the struggle of just like, all right, I have like 6 Pokemon. It's like Charmander, Pidgey, Rattata, Caterpie, like whatever else, right? And like nothing super effective or even neutral to hit Brock with. So just tackle and just chip away the health and just hope he doesn't hit me.
Yeah, I know, right? And then like quit the game and then save and then restart. I'm just kidding. Like do like the resaves and stuff.
Yeah.
No, but it's funny because like I didn't even know like Geodude and all them were ground types, and that's why electric didn't affect them or whatever.
Yep, I just always assumed rock is immune to electric.
All right, Growlithe. Growlithe is probably this is a tough one for me. I got to go S tier for Growlithe because the thing is like I'm going to go and do Arcanine too. Arcanine's S tier. First of all, Arcanine is one of the coolest names in Pokemon history, probably. I think that is one of the coolest, along with Houndoom, which is Gen 2. But some like that's another reason why some of the older or the newer generations I don't like the Pokemon as much, because the names suck and they just sound so weird. But like I know that like it's impressive that they've been able to do as many as they've done. But Arcanine or Arcanine or however you want to call it, like it is one of the coolest names. It is a freaking beast, and it's probably one of the best fire Pokemon besides like Charizard. But like it the reason Growlithe is S tier is because you can just go without Arcanine if you don't use a Firestone. And I just really, really like them. I think they're just really cool Pokemon, and I always have a lot of nostalgia for them.
So for me, I put Growlithe at A tier.
Okay.
It's cool, and it's cool that Officer Jenny uses it pretty much throughout like the Kanto region, because then in Gen 2 and Johto they use Spinarak. Arcanine is S tier. It's both of them are great, both are great designs and stuff, great names, right? Arcanine is literally called the legendary Pokemon. Like Pikachu's the electric mouse, Arcanine's the legendary Pokemon, which is dope. And like it's like, how can you hate it? It's a tiger dog that breathes fire.
I know.
Like, what more do I need to say?
It's basically Crypto the Super Dog.
If Crypto could breathe fire
and
run
man.
really, really fast. Oh, that's the other thing too. Like, you can't ride Growlithe, but you can ride Arcanine.
I know. I remember the Pokemon first movie. Someone was like riding it, and I was like, dude, we gotta rewatch Pokemon the first movie. Dude, if I ever come visit you down there, like to do like some skits and stuff, we need to watch Pokemon the first movie and get some popcorn.
It's funny.
Dude, we should totally do
better
that.
bring tissues.
Dude, we should totally watch like a couple Pokemon movies and watch like all the Pokemon episodes when I come down. You know how funny that'd be?
I like how it's watch a few movies and then all the episodes.
Dude, we should, bro. That'd be freaking
not
nostalgic.
a few episodes and all the movies.
That'd be nostalgic, bro.
Let's just watch a few of the shorter version, like of the shorter series or group or whatever. But then we'll watch all of like, you know, the larger series.
Oh my gosh.
Collection, whatever.
Dude, your mom would be like, "Yo, why are you guys like watching Pokemon right now crying?" It's like, don't worry about it.
Be like, Mom, Ash just died.
Ash just got turned to stone. No, but
okay, real quick before we move on. You know what's funny as a kid? Like, you know how they all cry and bring it back to life, basically? I always thought that worked because water was strong against rock.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Like,
Pikachu, use Cry Attack.
Dude, there's a move called fake tears. Like, these are real tears though. It's super effective.
Oh my
anyway.
gosh. That's funny.
Poliwag. I'm putting Poly in B tier because it's cool. It's cute. It's a little Poliwag. It's a little tadpole. Cool design. Not much else to it.
Poliwag, I'll go B tier because it's cute. I would put it in C tier otherwise. It's not great, obviously, but it's the first evolution. But it's solid. It's a solid water type.
Poliwhirl, I'm going to put into S rank.
Interesting.
Because they do a good job of showing that it's sort of like a frog, like it evolved from a tadpole to a frog or a toad or whatever. And then like it got arms, but it has like cool like mitten hands, which I really like. And it starts to learn like fighting type moves, even though it's not a fighting type itself yet. But Poliwrath does become one. But I also just like Poliwhirl more than Poliwrath. At least as a kid I did, because like Poliwrath just always looks mean. So yeah, that's why I put that at S rank. Because like it's just a fun design. And like it's just the way it sounds is really cool too. It's like Poliwhirl.
It's like it has water in its mouth.
Exactly. And it doesn't even have a mouth. That's the best part.
Yeah, I'm gonna go A tier for Poliwhirl. I don't think it's S tier. For me, it's cool. I didn't really ever use Poliwhirl, I feel like much. Like it's just one of those Pokemon, like if I was gonna use a water type, I always chose to use something else a lot of times. But yeah, I think it's A tier for me. I actually think Poliwrath is cooler, but that's because it is like full on fighting. And it was just really strong, but it was always hard to get it because you had to trade with people, and I didn't have friends.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go S tier for Poliwrath.
Ooh, I'm putting it in A tier.
Okay,
I guess it's like this. We have the same reasons, it's just like opposite rankings. Like as an adult, quote unquote adult, right? I like Poliwrath now. I don't see it as just like a buffer, angrier. Poliwhirl. It also has fingers now instead of just mittens, which is nice. And it does have that full on fighting typing, so like it hits harder with its fighting type moves. But yeah, it's hard to get because of trading, and like I just like Poliwhirl better overall, I think. Because it always just looks mean in like the sprite art and stuff. Like I'm sure like if you like feed it a berry and like make it happy, it'll look happy. But for the most, it just has like RBF, but it's like RAF, resting angry face. Or something.
My gosh, that's funny.
So yeah.
Okay. So the next couple are interesting because, Abra, it's the most useless Pokemon in the game.
Not true.
I know, but it's so annoying to catch Abra. I feel like I used to always get an Alakazam and stuff. But Abra to me is just, it literally to me just annoys me how it doesn't know anything except for teleport and flash. And so I'm gonna go D tier for Abra.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rank Kadabra and Alakazam since I'm kind of just on my tangent. But so Kadabra for me is A tier. I think Kadabra it's one of the best Pokemon, especially in Gen 2, but it is just so good. And I always thought Kadabra was so cool in the show. Just really like, I just had a lot of nostalgia for Kadabra. I don't know why. Like, I just remember it. Like, I remember having the card. And I love how it's like Abracadabra, Alakazam. Like, I love the names. I think that's really cool. But I have so much nostalgia for Kadabra. And then Alakazam is S tier. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, special attack is like probably like higher than the Eiffel Tower. It's insane. But I have so much nostalgia for these Pokemon. I don't know why. I just do. But yeah, what about you?
I'm trying to see. So okay, so Abra, for me. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second here. Let me just see something. Okay, no, never mind. So Abra, I dig it. It's kind of cute. It's annoying to catch, but like it's not hard to find. It's more annoying to train than anything, but so is Magikarp. And at least with Kadabra, with Abra, you have teleport, so you can like dip out of like a cave or the grass and go right to a Pokemon Center. Whereas with Magikarp, you have to walk. So for that reason, we haven't gotten to Magikarp yet, but for that reason, I'll put it in B rank.
Okay.
With Kadabra, while it's not as strong as Alakazam, it is very effing strong in Gen 1, and you can sweep the whole game with it.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I remember like sweeping the Elite Four with Alakazam.
Kadabra is going to be A rank, and then Alakazam is also going to be A rank because like I like how it gets rid of the giant fat floofy tail, and it gets 2 spoons and like a cool mustache.
That's funny.
But also I'm trying to like find it like on YouTube on the side here, but I can't. But like I feel like I remember from the anime that like maybe I can find it. Okay, never mind. I just remember like Kadabra like in the anime, like the English dub anyways, like when it attacked or something, it would go like or something like that.
Oh my
like
gosh.
something ridiculous.
Like Jar
and
Jar
like it
Binks.
was hilarious basically.
That's funny.
But I can't find it, so I don't know.
Okay. Well,
But yeah.
all right. So I'm going to do the same thing with this next family.
Okay.
So Machop for me is really cool. I always thought Machop was like just packed a punch, no pun intended. But Machop was always just so interesting to me. And I used to always like grabbing it. So I'm going to go B tier for Machop. Machoke, I have a lot of nostalgia for from the card game. I thought Machoke was really cool. I'm going to go A tier for that. Because like it's just such a cool Pokemon. And again, I just have so much nostalgia from like the card that I have of Machoke. And just from the game in general, it's just such a good Pokemon. And then Machamp is S tier for me. It's probably like one of my favorite looking Pokemon. I think it's really cool. It's amazing. And I have the Pokemon card from it too. And I just again, it's just a lot of nostalgia for these types of Pokemon.
For me, it's going to be the same as the Abra line. Machop is B tier. And then Machoke and Machamp are A tier.
Okay.
Part of it is, again, that whole trading to evolve thing. But also, like, as a kid, and even, like, now, like, I kind of like Machoke more than Machamp. Just because, like, yeah, Machamp has, 2 extra arms. But, like, Machoke has, like, the style. Like, it's a different shade of, like, blue from the other two. And it has, like, those cool red lines on it and stuff. And, like, the shape of its head is different as well, which I just like it better, like, design-wise.
That's a good point.
So, like, yeah, but Machamp, like, I've come to appreciate it, partially because Pokemon Go, like, it's really strong in PvP there. But, like, yeah, Machoke is just cool as well, I think. And, like, again, like, the whole trading thing, like, if that wasn't a thing, maybe Machamp would be a bit higher. I'm not sure, but just for design alone, it's A tier as well. So
okay. I'm gonna let you kick off the Bellsprout line because I feel like you have some stuff to say about Bellsprout.
So Bellsprout is going to be A tier.
Interesting.
Because it's got a funky design. It's just like a little like wavy like twig with feet.
It
and,
reminds
like,
me of the
leaf
Suicide
arms.
Squad movie where the lady like moves. Remember that?
The Enchantress.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, I guess. But then also like it literally like beats up Ash's Bulbasaur in the Pokemon League, and like it does that thing where like it grabs you like by the foot and like slams you down on one side, then slams you on the other side, and does that like a few times to his Bulbasaur, and it's amazing. Because like it's a Bellsprout. It's like doing karate and it's a Bellsprout when it should be using like Razor Leaf and like Solar Beam and stuff.
Interesting. Bellsprout for me is B tier. It's just like a little plant. It's just so interesting to me. Like, but it's actually not bad. And I remember you could like you could just like sweep things with this
Bellsprout.
But yeah, it is kind of a weird design to me. I'm gonna go B tier for it.
I also like the cry for it too. Bellsprout sounds like a nerd or something. Weepinbell. Weepinbell is gonna be B tier. I dig it. I like it. It's cool. But it's just like, just whatever. I mean, like it's nothing too crazy. It's not as like, I mean, you could say it's as iconic as Bellsprout because James had one for a bit. But like, I just also find it funny that it's called Weepinbell, but like it doesn't even cry, or it doesn't even look like it's crying. So yeah, like it's just sort of like it's like a solid middle stage evolution, but like there's nothing special about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
so that's why it's B tier.
I'm going C tier for Weepinbell. It's just again that middle evolution that's just unexciting. It looks like a pear that has a mouth. It's just not. It's just not for me. But I do have better thoughts for its successor. But
there you go. There's that word. Look at you learning that vocabulary.
I know, right?
So I mean, like, I don't really have to say much about Victory Bell. It's S tier. For literally just like one reason only, really.
Yeah. Team Rocket.
Not even Team Rocket, because of its cry.
Yeah.
It just screams when it comes out.
Yeah, I love Victory Bell. It's S tier. I think Victory Bell is so cool looking, but also I love it because of the show and how it like eats James like every time. And every time, like it doesn't fail. Like James can never control his Victory Bell. It's just so great.
I love it. I know. I also like how like you know, like because eventually like in Gen 3 or whatever, he like gets rid of it or something, and then like he gets a Cacnea. And then Cacnea, you know, being a cactus, always wants to hug him, so he always gets stabbed by like the barbs. And then in Gen 4, he gets Carnivine, which is a Venus flytrap that always like eats him too. So like I like how it set that trend of like all these like Pokemon that can like physically hurt James by like showing him affection.
I know, right?
But yeah, it's S tier just because like it's a cool design, and just like the cry alone makes it S tier. The scream rather, S for scream.
S for scream.
But yeah. So Tentacool.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close on time too.
We'll end with these two.
Yeah, because then we should be able to finish the rest of the list on the next one because we'll have 62 left. So we did more this last time was a little longer because we had to do like the starters and that was a little different. There's just like so much to talk about the starters. We only did 34 last time. This time we did like we did like 50 to 60, I think. So yeah, we'll definitely finish next time.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So, Tentacool. What do you think?
Last ones. Tentacool. I put it in B rank. It's a cool concept for like a jellyfish Pokemon, and we haven't really had any other. We've had one other, I guess, which was Gen 5. But like, it's got a solid design. It kind of looks like an alien or something, you know. And the name is Tentacool. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh.
Like no pun intended, but like also pun intended. But like it's kind of just a clever name, I think.
Love that. For me, Tentacool is I'm gonna go C tier. is cool to me. It always really annoyed me when I was surfing. Like,
yeah, it's the Zubat of the seas.
oh my gosh, like, dude, it's like, poison sting. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and quit the game.
Drown now. Yep.
But yeah, Tentacool C tier for me. It was always, again, just, I don't know. It wasn't jellylicious enough for, no, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. It was all right. I just I like Tentacruel better. Tentacruel is always so interesting to me. And I thought Tentacruel was a little bit more Tentacool, if you get what I'm saying. But
yeah.
Tentacruel, I'm gonna go A tier for.
Same.
It had a lot of hit points, and I like hit points.
It's just got a cool looking design too.
It does.
Like,
it's big too. It's freaking huge.
I mean, that was just the one though, because of like the toxic waste.
I thought it was like pretty.
Like it's decently sized. Like it's like the size of like a human in terms of like height, but it's not like Godzilla sized, like the one in the anime was. That was because of like toxic waste or something that like spilled into the ocean. It made it bigger.
Okay.
But yeah, like, but even then, like, it makes for a cool like monster like that. Like, oh frick, like Godzilla better come fight this thing. That's gonna be the sequel to Godzilla versus Kong, is Godzilla versus Tentacruel.
Did you ever see that?
No, I'm not interested.
I'm not either.
But like, I like his design a lot. It's definitely a step up from Tentacool. I like its noses. I don't know. They're like pincers, but also like a nose on its face and butt.
Yeah, it is kind of cool, actually.
It just looks cool. Looks like another UFO type thing or something. And it's got like so many more tentacles now. Oh my gosh, there's so many tentas. But yeah, I dig it. A tier.
That's fair. Okay, well, we're gonna stop here then. We should finish the list up on the next time. We got some really cool ones coming up, I think. I'm really excited for the last bit, because I think we're getting into some really interesting ones too. But yeah, if you guys like these, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment below, let us know. We'll probably do something else besides Tier Maker for the next couple episodes after this, but we'll come back to it every now and then, and all that stuff. But yeah, if you can tell, we really like playing Pokemon. It's just something that's like from our childhood. But yeah, so Joe, you have anything else to say?
Thank you guys for watching for 1 year, technically.
Even though it took you 2.5.
2.5 years, yeah. So in total,
that is crazy though. Dang, that's crazy, man. 2.5 years. Wow.
To get through 1 year of weekly podcasts. But yeah, thanks for watching, listening, all that stuff. You could find us on iTunes, Spotify, the other places. YouTube, that's another one. Also, go subscribe to our YouTube channels. I mean, they'll be on screen, but I'm Cinderred. He's probably got this. Follow us on Twitter. Probably got this. Joe the Joe 9. Follow us on Twitch. Probably got this. Joe the Joe. Very confusing. Again, it's on screen. Links in the description. Yada yada. And yeah, let's see if it takes us another 2.5 years to get through another 52 episodes.
I'm hoping it doesn't, just because I'll be a little less busy.
5 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
So we'll be able to hopefully get through this in, hopefully week number 100 will be 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks from now.
4 weeks ago.
Next year. So it would technically be like the end of March.
So yeah, for episode 104, we'll see you guys in 2.5 years.
Oh my gosh.
2023.
All right.
But yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.